Mums seem to be everybody's favorite flower in autumn. You see them in every store and on people's porches with pumpkins. Tempting to buy them right away, but sometimes before the holidays come, they start to look like this. Mums are treated like annuals, but if you plant them early enough and give them time to root, they will come back year after year. Well, I saved this from the dumpster. On the surface, it looks like maybe it's dying, but look at all those buds inside there. Seems like an impossible job. Just takes a little bit of time and it'll be back to new in no time. I need a lot of patience for this one. There's a lot to do, but it's worth it. I'm gonna cut out the dead bits. Could just go through and kind of shear, but I feel like it will make a bigger impact if I just cut them one by one. You can see the spot that I've been working on is already bright. I'm just cutting off anything that's brown all the way to where it meets a leaf. But if the leaf has like a little brown bud, then it probably won't flower. But right here I see what looks like a potential flower, so I'm going to cut right above that. And look at that. Looks pretty much brand new, at least in that one section that I just did. But look at the stark difference just by removing those old stems. So many buds. You can see the difference. This one has some sort of netting on it that I'm slowly pulling away as well. So here's a spent stem. You could cut here above that leaf, or here, or here, but you still have this. So you would cut that off, and you still have this, so you definitely want to cut that off, and you might as well cut that off. Really, you might as well just cut this off. Then again, you have this spent flower here, so you want that off, and what you're left with is a bud below a set of leaves. Here's a dry bud, so you want that off. Might as well just cut it all the way to that bud. There you go. And there's another bud there. So instead of cutting each section by section, just take each portion and figure out where you want to cut. I think I'm just going to cut this one all the way down to here. So I cut right there. That leaves this. So I'm going to cut here. And let that bloom. You can pinch with your nails too, but because there's so many, after a while it starts to hurt. So I suggest some really sharp pruners like this so you can get into the small spaces. Done. I do smell a bit of honey.